Good evening, everybody. Mikey Kung Pao here. It has been a long time since I made a video, hasn't it? Way too long. I feel really bad because I love making these videos. For you, my faithful and loyal subscriber, who I have not been faithful to, I'll tell you later, what I mean by that. Anyway, the reason I've been gone so long is I've been really incubated. Really incubated. Okay.
I'm so incubated in here.
Okay, and let me explain what I mean by that. Okay, we have many tragedy happen in our home. First of all, our beloved two cats both died. You see them in earlier videos, and one died after the other because they had a weird bond, even though they're always fighting. But they're both very old, like 20-something year old cats, so it was expected, but it was just strange, and we were so attached to them. And then all kind of tragedies and horrors happen in rocket science, which I won't go into. I can't discuss it. Otherwise, I could get into trouble, And but the other thing is, we went to a house up in Oregon, where I went to retire to it, and little house up there on the waterway, and it was invaded underneath by a family of raccoons, Now I know you're thinking, oh, little masked bandits, oh, so cute and everything. Listen, those things can be really evil, like someone we both know who, walk around with knives and things all the time. And, what they do is, see, if somebody's like stabby, lots of stabby stuff going on, with these raccoons, they got these big sharp claws on them and very sharp teeth. And you get under your house and they start ripping everything apart, the ductwork, the insulation, vapor barrier, everything you can imagine. They're ripping out of there. They're climbing up in the walls between the 2x4s, scraping everything out. And cost me a lot of money to get remediation for that thing. Then on top of that, my house have a problem with land. The earth it sits on, rand, rand subsidence. And the rand is sinking all over the place. Things getting all cockeyed, Went that way a year or two ago, and just the last year getting bad. And I start thinking to myself, someone have put a curse on me. Someone who is diabolical, someone who is evil, somebody who practices witchcraft, somebody who in Beelzebub's back pocket, someone who is the incubus, okay, who don't like the videos I made before. That's what I'm thinking to myself. Okay, I don't really believe that. Maybe this will make things better. Don't you like the sound of nice crystal? The little ringing it make? I like that sound. Yeah. And if I have a sip of this, I won't be so upset. Hold on just 1 second, and I'll go on to explain my long absence. Okay, so not only was it that, but it was having to do travel. It was having several other family crises I won't go into because of the personalities involved and things like that. And bottom line is very incubated, okay? So don't tell anyone, though. All right, so the other thing is, I just replace, I'm in the process actually still, replacing all my computer with Windows 7 machine, because I just got this new, do you like this? It's detailed. I got this new video cam to high definition now, and I'm trying to come into the 21st century. So I don't like Windows 8, but my machines were all XP and crap. I won't go into all that boring detail. Anyway, so I set up a whole new network, and now I can edit high-def footage and make more videos for you, if I can ever get the time. And through the wonders of this new technology, I managed to score a webcam interview with Jodi Arias. And so, since there haven't been much news about her lately, I thought you would be very interested in this webcam interview. And So let's get right to that now, and then we'll close it up. It's just a short comeback video for you, okay? So let's get on to that. Jodi, thank you so much for agreeing to this webcam interview. We haven't heard from you for a while, so we really wanted to see what your thoughts might be on a few things. Now, my first question is, there is an old quote from some terrible bad movie with Ari McGraw, where she say, "Love means never having to say you're sorry." And my question to you is, if you do like a throat slitting and 29 stabbing and gunshot to head murder of someone you claim to love, does that mean ever having to say you're sorry? Just wondering. Because it seemed like you never said it. You never really show remorse, and you never really said you were sorry.
Well, then I'm sorry I didn't say that, because certainly I am sorry. I think in a sense, the words "I'm sorry" just seem meaningless, especially since nobody believes what I'm saying anyway.
Interesting answer, Jodi. So my next question is, have you ever told the truth about anything? For example, your claim that you would beg for the death penalty if you had been the one who killed Travis. You made that claim in an early interview. And then right after your conviction, you said something very similar. You said, "I just want the death penalty. I don't want to live a natural life. That would be the worst thing." Was any of that true?
I don't know what that means. Was I lying when I said I want to die, or was I lying when I say, "Please spare my life"?
Well, you tell me and our viewers, Jodi, okay? So, and on that topic of death penalty, can you think of any compelling reason why humanity would be somehow deprived? What terrible thing would happen if you were to get the death penalty?
Yeah, it'll be less wigs if I get executed. I mean,
Back to the topic of your honesty. Jodi, did you tell the truth about the gas cans?
so the answer would be no.
Well, did you tell the truth maybe at least about the ninjas? You know, the ones all in black?
So the answer would be no.
Well, how about did you tell the truth about the guys who came and mysteriously, the skaters who mysteriously unscrewed your license plates and took them away?
So the answer would be no.
Well, did you at least tell the truth about whether or not Travis Alexander was actually an abuser to you and a pedophile? Did you tell the truth about that?
So the answer would be no. No. You were a hater when you came to interview me.
Jodi, let's just cut to the chase. Did you tell us the truth about anything?
No. So the answer would be no. 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 You were a hater when you came to interview me.
Miss Araya, after the compelling case that Juan Martinez put on, and all that mountain of evidence that we all saw, and a jury verdict, a unanimous jury verdict, that found you guilty of first degree and of being a sociopath and a stalking, slashing psycho from hell, okay, after all of that, can you explain something to me? Can you explain how you manage to stay so removed from it all? Can you explain how you can still maintain your rise? In other words, can you explain how you can be so delusional?
I'm so incubated in here. I'm so incubated in here.
Well, let's wrap things up, shall we? So I was thinking that about what you just said about being incubated. I thought, does she even understand what that means? But I was just thinking to myself, maybe that Jodi not so stupid after all. Because of course she incubated. After all, she's the incubus, and the incubus gets incubated. So I guess I owe you apology. But I think you said before, if I didn't say I was sorry, then I tried to say I was sorry in my own way of not saying I was sorry about not being sorry about being sorry. So anyway, thank you for the interview. I hope we can do some more in future. Okay.
No. So the answer would be no. No.
All right, well, so you saw the interview and you saw that Jodi is just as insightful and forthcoming as always, okay? So I hope you appreciated the meaty new revelations that you got from that. My throat's a little dry. Excuse me a sec. Is that rude? I hope not. Anyway, I know you're going to have condolence and sympathy for us because of our cat's passing. But I do have this one thing that helps, take the pain away a little bit, and that is that I know they're in heaven waiting. And since they're there waiting as beloved animals, comfort animals, in heaven, that means they will never be subjected to ever having to see Jodi Arias, because that's not where she's going. So they won't ever have to be subject to any animal abuse by anyone who claims to rub animals just before they stand on their head. Okay, remind me of that old joke, since I'm thinking about what Jodi Arias going to be. Okay, so this guy goes to hell, okay? Okay, this is just a story, okay, not what I meant. So this guy goes to hell, right? And the devil will say to him, we got these two doors here, and you get to choose which one to go through. So he opened one door, and he looked in there, and it's all really bad and everything, and people are having to break rocks, and it's hot in there, and the slave drivers running around with whips and stuff, and it's really nasty in there. And to close that door, the devil opened the other door, and in this other room, everybody's like sitting around, sipping coffee, and it looked very pleasant, except that they're standing in this load of crap, that's about 2 feet deep. But the guy look in there and he say, so you're standing in the crap, but at least you're standing around relaxing and drinking coffee instead of doing that other hard labor and everything. I think I'll take door number 2. So he go in there, and 5 minutes later, a big voice come out and say, okay, coffee break over, everyone back standing on your head. Okay, so bad joke, but the big pile of crap make me think of what Jodi Arias talk about all the time, and plus her destination ultimately. Okay, so I'm off topic, but I have a note or two here. Oh, I know what I was going to talk to you about. I told you before that part of the reason I've been so incubated is that, to be honest, don't tell anyone this, okay? I have made some other videos, and so I've been a little bit unfaithful to my subscriber, because these are a radically different genre of video. They're not comedic, they're not analytical, they're not about crime cases, they're not about really current events. And what these videos are, but there's still a link between my subscribers and these other videos, and I'll tell you why. Some of you people out there, mostly you nice ladies who are subscribed, tell me that I have a soothing voice when I'm not all angry and upset about Jodi Arias, right? So I've stumbled on the internet on a weird phenomena of people doing videos to soothe and to relax people and to make them go to sleep. And I thought to myself, some of my subscribers told me I had a soothing voice. Maybe I could make videos like that myself, just to give it a try, because it might be fun and interesting to do something else while I'm waiting for the Jodi Arias penalty phase to come up. So I actually did some soothing videos. And if you have no interest in that kind of thing, not a problem, because I'm not going to link them to my Mikey Kung Pao site. And the reason why I'm not is because there's something entirely unrelated, okay? But if you would like to email me or something, how would you email me? Let me think. Are there any emails I ever access? I guess you would email me, or I'll put a message on this video. Do that if you want. And then I will send you a link. Or if you email me on my Gmail, on my Mikey Kung Pao. Now, on these other videos, if you should see them, you'll say, that seemed like a totally different guy to me. He talked different. That's because I'm doing a phony, like, normal accent on those other videos. Like, I can speak good English, and everything on there. But I have to work hard at that, because this is my normal way to talk, So, anyway, if it seemed a little different, that would be the reason why. So, anyway, I want to come back again and do more Jodi Arias. And certainly by the penalty phase, I will. And now I'm rambling, and now I'm getting into that soothing video mode, so I better sign off now. I forgot to bring around, I guess I'll have to use my pen as my final advice that I always give, which is, pretend this is a knife, okay? Don't go with no sociopath, especially an incubated one.